U.S. officials have published new details about Russian spy trying to penetrate the International Criminal Court in The Hague, using a fake identity developed for decades. A public indictment on Saturday blames Sergei Cherkasov, whom U.S. intelligence is an outstanding, illegal operator of Russia's GR military intelligence agency. Cherkasov received a master's degree at Johns Hopkins University in the U.S. foreign policy and won an internship at ICC. The Dutch intelligence later published his real name and some details of the cover story, but he did not arrest him. Instead, he limited him to Brazil. The July was sentenced to the accusation misrepresentation and use of Brazilian documents and sentenced to 15 years imprisonment. The attempt to infiltrate ICC gained additional importance after the court's decision to issue an indictment of a war crime against Russian President Vladimir Putin at beginning of this month. The 46-page U.S. indictment is full of remarkable details, including messages allegedly sent to the processor when Cherkasov gained a place in Johns Hopkins. "We put our own on the hill, OMG," he says. Later, after receiving the U.S. visa, Cherkasov wrote, "Work is over, we will go to the USA. We will go there with a high-level dude status with fantastic business perspectives and citizenship expectations." In indictment, he also lists locations of cessation sites and hiding places recommended by Cherkasov to processor where he could leave communication equipment or messages. One was in a desolate area on the forest land outside the São Paulo. It also includes messages that Cherkasov allegedly sent a romantic partner from prison in Brazil, and apparently wants the partner to remain loyal him. Wow, I think they don't know that they are opposed to the plans and wishes of the prisoner who is known, highly educated, damn military, prisoner, supported by a curseful clever intellect, sick, organization. Explaining detailed indictment the public is probably an attempt force Brazil and not return Cherkasov Russia, and may also show a request for a competitor from United States. It can also be intended to embarrass GRU because Cherkasov implied that he might have been identified and watched a few years before his arrest and contained surprisingly weak tradecraft examples. In an example, Cherkasov seems to have traveled with a USB stick containing a document that summarizes, legend, the backstory created by illegal people for cover identities, physical explanations of distant relatives and why does not like his work. Cherkasov is one of the suspects with suspicious South American identities rolling in recent months. Last week, Guardian reported about a couple who were detained in Slovenia, who believed that the authorities in Ljubljana were illegal for the Russian Foreign Intelligence Service SVR.